Well, Bollywood star Katrina Kaif, who has a dozen 100 crore movies under her belt, spoke to Headlines Today's Karan Thapar in a candid interview at the Indian Today Conclave. Here's an excerpt of that.
Your career, in a sense, took off when you started to act opposite Salman. You did a series of films with him, probably each of which were hits. What do you think clicked between the two of you?
Well, it wasn't just Salman. Actually, my first Hindi film was a film called Sarkar, which was with Abhishek Bachchan, and Ram Gopal Varma was a director. After that, then Maine Pyar Kyun Kiya released, and then a film with Akshay Kumar released at that time. So actually, the most films I did kind of quickly back to back with any actor was with Akshay Kumar. That was kind of a series of 4 films we did: Namaste London, Sing is King, Welcome, De Danadan, Humko Divana. So these films kind of happened very quickly in succession. There were other films in between, like New York.
But it's the Salman films that everyone remembers. Maybe you don't.
Akshay Kumar would not like that comment, for sure.
Would Katrina Kaif like that comment? Do you remember the Salman films with fun?
Oh, they were great fun. They were amazing fun. But if you ask me honestly, say a little bit of recognition for it, was actually a film called Namaste London with Akshay Kumar, which was directed by Vipul Shah.
Come now to Salman.
Now let's go to
What
Salman.
was it about Salman that clicked? You can see they're all waiting eagerly for you to answer that question.
I don't quite understand the question, I have to be honest.
I'll repeat it for you. And I'll repeat it in a different way. Was he just a friend, or was he something more?
I thought he went to Cambridge and Oxford and we were going to have an intellectual discussion. There are many definitions, and we always want to give definitions and labels to the kind of relationships we share with people. And at this moment, I'm feeling very conscious that Shobha Day is sitting in front of me. I don't like to, as I'm sure you must have read in the research you've done, I don't like to really share publicly or give labels to the relationships that I have with the people in my life. I think suffice to say that Salman has been an extremely, extremely important part of my life.
Does he remain someone special still?
Definitely. He always will. He will always remain a very, very, very important part of my life. And, without him, I think the journey or the process of my journey could have been far more difficult. So, yes, for sure.
And do you think the mystique and mysteria of Salman was what helped with those movies that you did? The fact that the two of you caught the public imagination?
No, because I think Salman was already a huge star, so I wouldn't like to attribute that to me and to him. He was already, by the time we had done Maine Pyar Kyun Kiya and Partner both, he was already Salman Khan. So it was just, for him, they were just 2 other films, and I just happened to be the actress in the films.
I'm going to ask you an unfair question. Of the 2, who's the more naturally talented, gifted actor?
So, yesterday, when I said that Karan has been to Oxford and Cambridge and Kaveri, I don't want to come, I should have definitely not come. Let me think of an appropriate response to that question.
You're going to be diplomatic rather than truthful.
See, there are many times when people say, "Why are you always so diplomatic? Why don't you just say exactly the first thing that comes to your head?" I always believe there's a certain quality, there's something to be said for being kind to people and not hurting people's feelings. And there was a show, Coffee with Karan, which was, I think, on last year or earlier this year, I'm not too sure. And there were many questions being asked where, the people on the show were asked to judge, in a rate of 1 to 10, and they would give, say, a name of 4 or 5 actresses. And a lot of the people who I know and who I work with, a lot of people had put me in different categories where I would not have wanted to be. And I felt really hurt. I did. I felt hurt. So I said, I don't want to do that because I don't like it when it's done to me. And I don't think, honestly, I'm anyone to be commenting on who's the better actor between Salman and Ranbir. They're very different. They're very, very different. Their approaches are very different. Their techniques are very different. I'm sure you know. Some people believe in method acting. Some people believe in spontaneity. Some people just believe in putting as much as yourself as you can into every character. Some people believe in creating the whole character from scratch. So they're very different people that I would not compare.
That's a brilliant answer. Katrina, you sure you aren't planning to be a politician one day? I've never heard a politician sit in front of me and so skillfully evade a question and yet so convincingly give it.